Have you ever wondered how Austria, the heart of Europe, came to be what it is today? Let's journey back in time to the earliest days of this enchanting land. The story of Austria begins in the Middle Paleolithic era, a time when early humans were just starting to understand the world around them. These ancient inhabitants left behind fascinating clues about their lives, offering us a glimpse into a distant past. As we move forward into the Upper Paleolithic and Neolithic eras, our understanding of Austria's ancient past becomes even clearer. Archaeologists have unearthed significant finds from these periods, revealing an active human presence. Each artifact, from the simplest stone tool to the most intricate pottery, tells a story of survival, innovation, and the dawn of civilization. Fast forward to the Bronze Age and Iron Age, and we find Austria at the crossroads of culture and progress. These periods saw the rise of the Hallstatt Celtic culture, a sophisticated society known for its artistry in metalwork and pottery. The Hallstatt people not only shaped Austria's cultural landscape, but also played a pivotal role in its economic and political development. But the story doesn't end there. As the Iron Age drew to a close, Austria was on the brink of another transformation, one that would forever change its destiny. A melting pot of cultures and civilizations, this land was about to step into a new era, setting the stage for the Austria we know and love today. From the Stone Age to the Iron Age, Austria has been a melting pot of cultures and civilizations. As we continue this journey through time, we'll delve deeper into the making of this remarkable country. So, buckle up and stay tuned for the next chapter in the grand tale of Austria's history. As we move forward in time, we find ourselves in the Celtic kingdom known as Noricum. This kingdom, emerging during the late Iron Age, was a confederation of alpine Celtic tribes nestled in the heart of Europe. The Celts, known for their distinctive art and culture, were a significant force during this period, and Noricum was a shining example of their civilization. Noricum was not just a political entity, it was a vibrant cultural hub. The Celts of Noricum were skilled in metalworking, especially iron, which they traded extensively across Europe. Their iron was of such high quality that it was sought after far and wide, bringing prosperity and influence to the kingdom. The Noric people's expertise in ironworking also led to the development of Noric steel. Renowned throughout the ancient world for its exceptional durability and sharpness, the Celtic tribes of Noricum lived in organized settlements known as oppida, which were often fortified and located on high ground. These oppida were not only centers of trade and industry, but also hubs of social and political activities. The culture and traditions of the Celts were deeply interwoven into the fabric of society, making Noricum a beacon of Celtic civilization. But even the most prosperous and influential cultures must eventually yield to the passage of time. As the Iron Age gave way to the Roman era, Noricum found itself at a crossroads. The Romans, with their powerful legions and expansive empire, cast a long shadow over Europe. Recognizing the might of Rome, the leaders of Noricum chose to align themselves with the Roman Empire, becoming a client state in the 1st century BC. This alliance brought about a significant shift in Noricum's fortunes. As a part of the Roman Empire, Noricum's resources were harnessed for the benefit of Rome, and its people were gradually Romanized. Yet even as it was absorbed into the Roman Empire, Noricum's Celtic roots remained, subtly influencing the region's culture and identity. Noricum, a beacon of Celtic culture, was just the beginning of Austria's fascinating history. The story of Noricum is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of its people, who navigated the currents of change to leave an indelible mark on the annals of history. What happens when one of the greatest empires in history sets its sights on Austria? Well, the answer lies in the grandeur of the Roman Empire. The Romans arrived in Austria around the 1st century BC, and their influence was profound. The region, which was then part of the Celtic kingdom of Noricum, was incorporated into the Roman Empire, and this led to significant changes and developments. Under the Romans, Noricum became a prosperous province, rich in iron and other mineral resources. The Romans introduced advanced methods of mining and metallurgy, which boosted the economy. They also brought with them a sophisticated social structure and a legal system that was far ahead of its time. The Roman rule was marked by peace, stability, and prosperity, which allowed the region to flourish. Cities grew, trade expanded, and the region's infrastructure developed. The Roman influence was evident in the architecture, language, and culture. Roman legacies such as magnificent amphitheaters, thermal baths, and grandiose villas dotted the landscape. Latin, the language of the Romans, became the lingua franca, influencing the local dialects and contributing to the development of the German language. But like all great empires, the Roman Empire too began to decline. By the 5th century AD, the Roman rule in Austria was coming to an end. The decline was gradual and the impact was far-reaching. The fall of the Roman Empire led to a power vacuum, paving the way for new rulers and the beginning of a new era, the era of the Frankish Empire. In the wake of the Roman Empire's decline, the Franks, a Germanic tribe, began to establish their rule. The transition from Roman to Frankish rule marked a significant shift in Austria's history. But that's a story for another time. The Roman Empire left an indelible mark on Austria, shaping its future in ways unimaginable. The echoes of their influence can still be seen today in the language, culture, and the very fabric of Austrian society. The Romans, in their own way, laid the foundation for the Austria we know today. From the ashes of the Roman Empire emerged the Frankish rule and the birth of a name that would echo through history: Austria. As the Roman Empire receded, the Frankish Empire, an amalgamation of Germanic tribes, rose to prominence in the 9th century. Their rule marked a significant shift in the political landscape of Europe, and it was during this era that the foundation of Austria was laid. In the year 996, the Margravate of Austria was established. A Margravat was a border territory of the empire, often at the frontier of the empire's reach, serving as a buffer against outside forces. The Margravat of Austria, a frontier outpost of the Duchy of Bavaria, was entrusted with guarding the empire's eastern borders. The Margravat of Austria was more than just a military outpost. It was an administrative and political entity, its rulers holding sway over the lands within their jurisdiction. The Margravate of Austria was a crucial component of the Frankish Empire's vast network of territories, and it played a vital role in the empire's governance and defense. As the Frankish Empire evolved, so too did the status of Austria. In the 12th century, Austria was elevated from a Margravat to an independent duchy within the Holy Roman Empire. The Duchy of Austria was granted more autonomy, allowing it to develop its own unique identity and culture. This marked the beginning of a new era for Austria, an era of self-governance and independence that would shape its destiny for centuries to come. The name Austria was born, and with it, a new chapter in the annals of history was written. As we draw the curtains on this journey through time, let us reflect on the incredible tale of Austria, a tale that begins in the remote past, with human habitation dating back to the Middle Paleolithic era. This ancient land, home to the Hallstatt Celtic culture during the late Iron Age, bore witness to the rise of a Celtic kingdom known as Noricum, a kingdom that would later be absorbed by the might of the Roman Empire. This era of Roman rule brought with it profound changes, shaping the landscape of Austria in ways that still echo today. It was a time when roads were constructed, towns flourished, and the seeds of civilization were sown deep within the soil of Austria. But the wheel of time continued to turn, and the Roman Empire's grip eventually loosened, giving way to the dominance of the Frankish Empire in the 9th century. It was under this rule that the name Austria was first used, a name that would endure, becoming synonymous with a land that was to carve its own path in the annals of history. Emerging from the shadows of the Frankish rule, Austria rose to prominence as an independent duchy of the Holy Roman Empire, a significant milestone in its journey. The narrative of Austria is one punctuated by change, by the ebb and flow of power, and the indomitable spirit of its people. Yet, the tale of Austria is not merely a sequence of events, but a testament to the influence of diverse cultures and empires. It is the story of how the Hallstatt culture, the Roman Empire, and the Frankish rule each left their indelible mark, shaping Austria into the nation we recognize today. The ancient history of Austria is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of cultures, a saga of survival and the birth of a nation. A nation that, despite the tumultuous tides of time, stands proud, its history etched into its very landscape, a silent testament to its journey through the ages.